here I am holding myself accountable. I'm gonna show you all of the whips that I have. I'm gonna be trying the No Whip November challenge. Hello and welcome. I'm gonna be trying the No Whip November challenge. It's not an official challenge, but I saw that I have so many whips, and I was trying to finish like some of my whips before November started, and I miserably failed in my previous video. You can watch that first, but just know that I have not been doing super well, and my goal of that video was to finish some whips so I could start a pair of pants in November, which were the Solo trousers by Le Pole. I still want to make the pants, but I feel like it's irresponsible to myself to have so many whips that are like halfway done and that I am still not finishing. Like, I don't know what's going on with me this year, and I don't know if you have the same thing, but I just keep postponing finishing my whips, and then I just cast on something new, and it's not exciting to finish it. Like, I'm not someone who finishes the things. So here I am holding myself accountable. I'm gonna show you all of the whips that I have that I still want to finish. I'm sure I have some more somewhere, but I'm just gonna show you what I have and how far they are, and you're probably gonna tell me like, what are you doing while you're casting on new things? So let's start with the elephant in the room. At least I think this is the elephant in the room. This is my Dagmar zipper sweater, a pattern by Petite Knit, and I haven't opened this for a really long time. And the silly thing is, I started this in January, thinking I would finish it for my birthday, which was in March 2025. I'm talking about, so this year, and it's all scrunched up, nice. But here it is, and I got through the hard part. Like, you have to like increase and stuff, and it's like, I did the collar. I even figured out how to do the double knitted thing for the zipper. But yeah, I just stopped. And that's where my 4.5mm needles are. I was wondering where they were. Found them. I guess that's how long I haven't been working on a 4.5mm needle project. So this is how much I've done on the body. Not that much. I still have 2 sleeves to go. I still have the button placket to go, and I need to sew in the zipper. I have made the zipper sweater for my boyfriend. I have a video of that too, in case you're interested in following along on that project. And installing the zipper was fine. So yeah, no worries there, but I still have a bunch of knitting to do. But it's pretty, like, I can just follow what I see in front of me. It's not too difficult to do these cables. So yeah, I do have to like get back into it, because I wouldn't know it like off the top of my head, obviously. But yeah, and I'm making it in this beautiful Let Lopi Milky Way Galaxy colorway. So that is whip number 1. Whip number 2 is another Petite Knit pattern. This is the Ivy top that I started while I was on a trip to Copenhagen and Oslo, and I thought I would finish it there, but I didn't. It's like not that much. I don't need to do that much more, but I do want to finish this ball that I have here, because then I think it will be long enough. So yeah, I'm just making it in this like random yarn that I found at a craft fair one time, and I can't find it anywhere online. So it's called Sarah. I just call it my glitter viscose yarn. So yeah, that is a whip. Then I have some socks that I have been working on a bunch since yesterday. So yesterday I was around here, and then I just did the heels, and now I'm doing the decreases for the gusset. I always do my socks 2 at a time. So yeah, I think I will be able to finish these pretty fast. These are the Golden Rod socks by Avery Erb. And yeah, they were in the 52 Weeks of Socks Volume 2 book. So that's something I'm working on. Then I'm going over to my pile. Then here I have, it's even detached from the yarn because I blocked it, I think. Here is my, oh yeah, I remember. Here's my Cherish jacket. This is, I'm just going to go in it and show you. This is a pattern by Pop Knit. As you can see, it's pretty short, although it will stretch out a bunch too. And I have missed, so it's like there's patterning, but there's always a section of stockinette in the middle. And then here's 2 times patterning and there's no stockinette in between. So I need to add that in. I need to do some sweater surgery. But that's where it stopped. So yeah, I think I casted this on like a year ago. And as I'm wearing it, it's really nice actually. It's really nice and warm. There's 2 strands of mohair in here and fingering weight hand-dyed yarn. It's like really nice yarn. It's one kid silk mohair and then there's one like really kind of weird strand of mohair that I got in a cone from Color Mart. So that is my Cherish jacket. And I thought the shoulder was really interesting because it just goes down. So it's like, as you can see, it just like falls like that. So yeah, that's my Cherish jacket. I feel like I should really make some progress on this one too. So that's whip number 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I mean, I have more stuff here, but some of it I don't want to work on. Here's my Stephen West MCAL of 2023, I think. The one where everything went wrong. And then I quit at some point. But here is by far my oldest whip. Like, by far. And the problem was mostly the yarn, because the yarn was really stinky. But I washed it all. It came in a cone, and I had to, you know how much time it costs to get it from a cone into this. And washing it like 500 times. But here is my Aurelia pullover. Oh, here's some more needles. Oh, and look, this fell off of this one. That's great. Good thing the yarn is really toothy. So yeah, but I'm not gonna like hold it up more than this because I feel like I'll put in a picture because I took a lot of pictures on this. But the sleeves are done. Everything is done except for the body. So I just need to do more centimeters on the body. I wish I could show you. Yeah, I think here I can show you. So I've done this much from here. Here's the armpit to here on the body. So that's about like 15, 20 centimeters. So I'm going to need to do another 15 or something. But the cabling is really intricate. So yeah, I'm just going to plop it on the ground so the least amount of stitches fall off of it. So yeah, I'm thinking, I thought I had more. Oh yeah, I know what I have. One more thing that would be really nice. Oh, it's not in here. It should be somewhere. I have, like, I made a scooty. Oh yeah, I have some whips in here, but these are like my 2 frog knits, like whips that I don't, like one of them I'm not 100% sure if I want to frog it or not. That's my cable shirt, sassy cable shirt. I can't find the whip. I know I have it, but I can't find it right now. But it is a scooty, a knit scooty. I saw last year that the scarf hood situation thing really got like popular. And I have crocheted one of those, and I also made a video on that. I tried to do it in one weekend, but that's not very functional. It's not very warm or anything. So I thought, why don't I try to knit one? And I'm making like the scarf bit, like I'm knitting it lengthwise. So I'm not going from here to here, but I'm going like this. So on the long ends. So I have that somewhere, but I don't know where. So I will put that in at some point as well. And I'll just take you along with me. I'm not sure if I'm going to do this like in one part or in two parts. I'm thinking I might do two parts just so I can really show you progress. And for what I will focus on, oh, I forgot a whip. It's right here. I just realized. Here is my Olga jacket. So this is another whip. And that brings me to 7 whips. 7 whips. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think. So those socks should be finished really quickly. Oh, I have another whip. I have one more whip. See, this is why this is so important. I have my songbird mittens that I'm working on. They're somewhere in the living room, but I'll put in a picture. I'm knitting it with this beautiful neon orange baby alpaca as a contrast color. It's really pretty, but I am not sure how much time, like, I don't know. What should I do? I have so many whips. Okay, I'm thinking the socks are very close to finish. So let's say number 1, socks. Then I have 2 projects of which I just need to finish the body, which is my ivy top and my Aurelia pullover. Would this be the time where I finally finish my Aurelia pullover? That would be amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay, maybe. Then I have finished my Cherish jacket body. I just need to do the rib at the bottom. Oh, I forgot another whip. Okay, 9 whips. Because I also have my Paul cardigan. I'm so annoyed with myself because I want to have more cardigans, but I always stop. And with the Paul cardigan, it's because of the double knitted button band. For some reason, it really hurt my hands. And with other double knitted things, I never really had that. But with that pattern, I really, really started to have painful hands. So yeah, that's whip number 9. Of which I've really finished the whole body, including the rib. I just need to do the sleeves and the button band. But I was talking about my Cherish jacket. Cherish jacket, I need to finish the ribbing on the bottom. I need to fix that thing that I showed you. Double knit button band and the sleeves. But it is on a 5.5mm needle, so it does go really fast. Although a double knit button band will always take a lot of time. Then I feel a lot of happy energy for my Olga jacket. So that would be a good contender too. Also because the button band is 1x1 rib and not double knit. So might be a nice one to do. And then my Dagmar. I'm not excited about that one, I can tell. Like I'm almost more excited to just finish the Cherish jacket at this point. So, but let's not think about that too much. I just shared my thoughts with you for now. It is currently October 31st. So yeah, I will have a full month. I'm just gonna keep going on the socks and just work them one by one. How about that? Just work them, finish this one, start the next one. Finish this one, start the next one. Okay. Wish me luck, and I'll check in with you later. All right. Sorry for the chaos. This will make me so much less chaotic. Hello, it's day 6 of this challenge, and I just wanted to share with you this project because I wasn't able to find it when I did the introduction of everything, and I have been working on it a bunch. So this is that hood or like a scuddy, I don't know, like the scarf hood situation. It's on a really small needle. I had it on, like, I put one of those in between pieces in between two cables, and then I had it on both. But then I had to like get all my stitches all the time. So I just put it on a smaller needle, and now it's a little easier to manage. But this is the hood, and then the scarf looks really small because it's all scrunched up. But it goes around like a couple times each side. So it's a really long scarf. And right now I'm just going back and forth on it. And also I made a whole plan for the rest of the month and what I think is achievable. And I will share that with you uh, hopefully tonight, but I have to run to the office right now. So I just wanted to share this with you now that there's daylight. And I also wanted to show you the finished socks. So yay for one project off of the list. After this, I also worked on my Olga jacket for a bit, but I decided to put that like further down the list. This is the next one I want to pick up. So goldenrod socks, my self-designed scuddy or hood or whatever you want to call it. This one, and then after that, the Cherish jacket. I think that's going to be my order for the first 3, but I'll share with you the rest of my ideas tonight.
Many hours later.
Hello, it's the evening, and I worked a little bit more on my scuddy. I still feel awkward saying that word, but I don't know what else to say. But I ran out of my mohair, and I was using this really light lilac mohair. So I decided to use this mohair now for the remainder of the yarn that I have. I'm going pretty fast on this, to be honest, and I'm also going to share with you my whole plan. It's over here. I'll share with you everything that I have planned for the rest of this time. But this is for my Cherish jacket, and it is this light rose. So it's almost the same, but if you see them side by side, you definitely see a difference. But I don't think you will notice this at all in the finished product, especially in the scarf bit, because then it would be different here and you just go around and around. So yeah, I'm just going to use that, and I wanted to share with you how far I am. I think when I started this again yesterday, I was about this far in my previous ball. So this should be finished by tomorrow, because this is all the yarn I have left, and that's it. Then it's done. So I will have to weigh this and see when I should cast off. So I'll weigh this before I start this row, so I can see how much yarn I need for one row. It might be really soon that I'm casting off, because this is really not that much yarn anymore. There's a lot of empty space in here, as you can see. So that would be great to have this finished. So now for my plan. I'm planning on finishing this one, and what I did is do a rough estimate of all my projects and what parts I still need to finish. And then based on that, I made a list of what I want to finish first and what I want to finish after that. So I started, well, the goldenrod socks are already finished when I made this list, so those check. And then my first priority was this scuddy. I think, yeah, it's just finishing the scarf bit. So there was only one part on this. And I said I would need 3 days, which was ambitious, but today is day 2. And yesterday I started halfway in the day, because yesterday I was mostly working on my Olga jacket. So yeah, if I finish this tomorrow, I'm basically ahead of schedule. Then I have my Cherish jacket. I need to do a few things. So I'm looking at my screen to share with you what I need to do. So I need to fix that mistake. Then I need to do a sleeve 1, sleeve 2. Then I need to do the bottom rib, 2 days I set for that. And then I need to do the double knit button band, which is another 3 days. So I think I'll need 8 days for my Cherish jacket to be able to finish it. And I think that's pretty reasonable for where I'm at. Then the next one I have on the list is the ivy top. That is just plain knitting in round. So I kind of want to focus on everything like, okay, now the Scuddy, then the Cherish jacket, and then the next project. But for the ivy top, I make an exception because it is plain knitting in round. So I feel like if I go see a movie or if I go take the train somewhere or somewhere, yeah, portable on the go, then I'll take my ivy top with me. So I'll just sprinkle that one in throughout the time, basically. And then after that, I put my Aurelia pullover, where I just need to finish the body, but it is a lot of cables. But I said for 4 days, finish the body and the bottom rib. So yeah, I don't know if that is really doable, but I think if I just focus on my Aurelia pullover, it can go faster than I think. So I put 4 days. I think that's doable. Then so I have like 26 days left when I made this list, but we're at 3 for the Scuddy. Then I have 8 for the Cherish jacket, which is 11. Then I had said 2 for the ivy top in total, but I'll sprinkle it in. So yeah, I just said 2. So then we're at 13. Aurelia pullover, 4 days, so 17. So I still have some time left. And then next on the list, I put my Olga jacket, which I said finish the first sleeve, which I said 1 day, then do sleeve 2, which I said 2 days, because it's on 4mm needle. The Cherish jacket is 5.5, so I figured that one would be quicker. So that's 1, 2, 3 days. Then finish the body, I said 4 days, so 4. And then the button band, which is rib, I said 1 day, because it's a really small little button band. That's the nice thing when it's not double knit. So I think I need 8 days to finish my Olga jacket, which gets me to the 17 from before plus 8 is 25. And that is about the 26 days that I have left. So I think those projects are achievable to finish in November. So there is my plan. I feel like it is a little bit better of a plan that I ever make. So I feel like this is doable. I mean, I'm doing well on my Scuddy. And if I finish this, then I'll just go over to my Cherish jacket. So I just wanted to let you know that that's my plan. And also that I'll probably split this video into 2 parts, first half and second half of November. So, but you will know that when you're watching this. But that's just a little bit of scheduling on my side. And I feel great and very focused. So the mood is good. So let's keep going. I'm going to add in my mohair and weigh this yarn, which is Drops Lima, by the way. And I got a super awkward amount of yarn. I got 500 meters, so I didn't know what to do with it. If you have ideas on what to do with that awkward amount of yarn, where you thought you could make a slip over out of it, but you really can't, let me know, because I have another similar amount of yarn in my stash. I don't know what to do with it. This one is going to be a Scuddy. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I realized something, and that is that I haven't actually introduced my cat. So here is Evie, named after the Pokemon. She is a rescue, and she's about 3 years old, a little bit older, and she is so cute. She's a calico, but then with stripes. She's very cute, and now she wants to get down. She's really okay with me picking her up like that, which is amazing because she's in a really playful mood right now. But even though that is the case, I can pick her up. So yeah, one of you guys was like, wait a second, did you always have a cat? And the answer is no. We had a hamster before, but my hamster, her name was Raisin or Rozijn in Dutch. We used both names interchangeably. And yeah, she passed away a year ago, and we've always wanted a cat, and Evie is an indoor cat, so we felt like it wasn't very fair to have like an outdoor cat in our apartment where we only have a balcony. Yeah, so that's a little introduction on my cat because, yeah, someone was asking and I was like, wait a second, I never really formally introduced her. So here you go, there's Evie. So there's one more thing that I want to do in this first half of November, and that is put my scraps for my own advent in these bags. So I bought these bags and I have weighed and put together, and I'm going to be making a scrappy project in December. But for today, I want to put everything in the bags and show you what they look like. So I already gathered 20 different scraps, and then here is my leftovers from my socks. So this will be number 21, and I still need 3 more before December starts. So I'm hoping leftovers from my Cherish jacket can be one, and then for the other, like if I don't have anything, I can just use something from my stash, like from a cone or something. But what you see here is either fingering weight or DK, sometimes sport weight. So the fingering weight I'm holding double. Yeah, so I weighed everything, and I'm gonna need about like a little bit under 100 grams. No, 100 meters. So about 50 grams approximately. So yeah, I weighed everything, and I'm gonna write that on a little note and then put everything in a little bag here. And that is the process that I want to do. So I'm going to start that and then leave space for 3 more. So here's my list of my 21 scraps that I have right now. And I calculated based on the weight, how many meters I should be having for each of these. I didn't have the label of everything, so a lot of them are an like estimation. And this one is particularly small. So when I make my projects, because I will be making the Yorkshire crochet along blanket, and I have seen from project pages that this square is the smallest. So this particular one, I'm gonna have to do the smallest amount of yarn that I have. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write down on a little piece of paper the amount of meters that I have, and if I was planning on holding it double or single, and then put that in the little bag with my yarn, and then I'll just decide once December is going what I'm going to do with that. So that's my plan here. on my Cherish jacket. I'm a little behind schedule, but it's not too bad. I think in my schedule I set to finish sleeve 2 yesterday. So right now it's day 12. You will see this, or at least I will post this on November 13th. So for me tomorrow, but for you it might be in the past, depending on when you see this. But I have finished sleeve 1. So I did it completely, did the ribbing. I think I did like 18 rounds of ribbing. I'll count again when I do the second one. And here I am just about to start my ribbing. So yeah, I don't have to work this on the 5.5 anymore. I just attached the 4.5 for the ribbing for this second sleeve, and then have to do the ribbing on the body and the double knit buttband, which I don't really feel like doing. But I think I'm like pretty far on the way to finish that one really soon. And yeah, I just wanted to show everything that I finished in this one part. So I finished the socks, the goldenrod socks. They got super pretty after blocking. The holes really opened up. And I think I'll gift these to my mom because it was her birthday present for her birthday, which was in July. And like in August, I said to make her some socks so she could pick them out. So I started them in August, but I finally finished them in November. And I'm gonna gift them for Sinterklaas, which is on December 5th in the Netherlands, which is like our Santa Claus. It's like a separate holiday. Yeah, so I think I'll gift them to her then. I don't think she knows that I was almost done. So then it will still be kind of a surprise. Yeah, so I'll share that when I gift it to her. I'll tell you guys how she likes them. So, and then secondly, my Scooty. So this one is finished too. I think it turned out super nice. I'm not gonna do this too much because I don't want to cover my microphone. I still need to block it, but I thought it was a little bit of a waste to just block this one, so I wanted to wait for a couple more whips. So you'll see it blocked in the next part, where I will block some things like all together, because right now it's curling up, but I think if I block it, it won't curl up as much. And also this is like all, I'm not sure if I can block everything out, but here at least I think I'll be able to block it out. So basically how I constructed it was as a balaclava. So I started here, picked up stitches around, went around, then I put these, then I did this part. I put these stitches on hold. I did this part, picked up stitches, and then casted on a bunch of stitches for the scarf bit. So yeah, I think it's a really nice and practical knit. I can also just wear it as a scarf, like just take the hood off and just have the hood behind me. So yeah, I think it's a super practical piece and I'm really happy with it. I think I'll keep this one basically for the rest of my life. Like I'm just picturing with all of these like accessories that I will just put them in like some kind of closet in the hallway when I have children and stuff. And then it's just like, okay, when it's cold out, just grab whatever you want, you know, like scarves, hats, mittens, that kind of stuff. That's what we had when I was little. So that's what I want to have, but then with my hand knit things. We had a bunch of hand knit things in there too when I was little, but yeah, that's just really fun, I think. And then I did share this in clips, but I haven't said anything about it yet. But I ran out of yarn and I was like about here or somewhere. And then I got all my ends together and I like split spliced them together. So this is casted off with those ends and then I still like ran out. So I used 3 strands of the mohair here and then I embroidered this little flower to like make it seem like it was intentional. Although I think it wouldn't even really be that noticeable if I left the flower out, that there was some extra mohair here. I kind of think it looks cute, but yeah, the flower is a little crooked. I meant to do like a stem and then a little flower. Yeah, I just thought doing something a little, I don't know, make it a little bit more my own. So yeah, I will show this again in the next part when it's blocked. But for now, super happy that this is done. So yeah, I think I'm good like for time. I did work on the ivy top and the Olga jacket in this part too, and I will finish those in the second part as well. At least that is the aim. I'm still aiming for finishing the Cherish jacket, the Aurelia pullover, ivy top, and Olga jacket. So if you want to encourage me, then yeah, wait for that one. It will be out in about 2 weeks, a little bit more, probably 3, because I will go until the end of November to finish that one. And yeah, I'm also really excited about December because then I can finally use my scrappy advent of my own scraps. I hope you enjoyed that little packing portion of this video too. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll put in a video here that YouTube thinks that you will like. It'll help me out a lot if you watch another one of my videos. But if you don't have the time, that's fine. I will see you in my next video. Bye!